Are you feeling stuck with your TikTok videos and barely reaching 200 views? It's a common issue, one that a lot of users face daily. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly why that is happening and what you need to do to fix it. Plus, I'll share some tips on when it might be time to start fresh with a new TikTok account. Let's dive in. First things first, if your views are low, it doesn't mean your content isn't good. If you are not getting views, it means you are doing something wrong. Maybe there are just a few little changes you can make to get more people to see your content. Knowing how the TikTok algorithm works is super important. We're going to take our time, peel back the layers, and expose the root of the problem. It's quite common to find top-notch content not reaching its full potential just because it doesn't get seen by enough people. With TikTok overflowing with content, even your great videos can get lost in the crowd. Good content can also drown in the sea of videos if it's not reaching the right audience, or it's not optimized for the TikTok algorithm. Sometimes it's not the quality of your content, but rather how many people see it. Even if your video is fantastic, if it's not reaching the right audience, it might go unnoticed. This is where knowing your audience and how the algorithm works becomes really important. The TikTok algorithm is like a complicated machine that decides how far your content will go. The TikTok algorithm mainly showcases your videos on the For You page, a space that's seen by both followers and non-followers. This page is where most of your potential audience hangs out, many of whom might be discovering your content for the first time. This For You page is like the beating heart of TikTok, pumping out fresh content to its users, constantly churning out new and interesting videos, including yours. Yet, while it offers a chance for content discovery, it also requires a strategic content creation approach. It's an opportunity for your content to be unearthed, found, and acknowledged by a wider audience. You need to plan things out and make them just right to make sure your content stands out and stays important. You've got to make videos that people really like and recreate that over and over again. The TikTok algorithm is cool because it puts almost all of your videos on the For You page. This means people who aren't your followers get to see your stuff first. It's like making new friends every day. That's why TikTok is awesome for finding fans and growing your audience. When someone watches your first video, TikTok starts showing them more of your videos. This helps them become your follower, then a fan, and maybe even a buyer someday. The algorithm looks at lots of things like how many views, comments, and shares your video gets, and especially how long people watch it. It uses all this to figure out if your video is popular and engaging. If your video does well with the first group of people who see it, the algorithm shows it to more people. It's like a smart tool that helps decide if your video might become popular with a bigger audience. But it's not just about how many people engage with your video at first. The algorithm also watches how people keep watching your video over time. If your video grabs their attention from the start and keeps them interested until the end, it's more likely to be seen by more people. The trick is to make your video interesting right from the beginning and to keep it that way until the end. It's important to always come up with new and interesting content to keep your audience engaged. By consistently sharing top-notch content that suits your niche, you can slowly increase the number of views you usually get and overcome the 200-view barrier. But here's the real key to thriving on TikTok. It's not just about posting regularly. It's about really getting how TikTok's algorithm works. This algorithm isn't set in stone. It's always changing to match how people use the app and what's popular at the time. So to make sure your content does its best, you've got to stay up to date with what's happening on TikTok. The best way to do that is to keep an eye on how your videos are doing, figure out what's clicking with your audience, and adjust your approach as needed. But doing this well means you need to really understand how TikTok works and be ready to switch things up when necessary. That's why you see videos jump from 200 views to thousands or even millions. Getting lots of people to watch your TikTok videos depends on two big things: making content that your audience likes and getting them to engage with it. These are the main things that make your TikTok account grow. If your videos aren't connecting with the people who'd be interested, that's a big issue. You'll have trouble getting the watch time you need to go viral. And if your content isn't keeping viewers interested, it's like fighting against a strong current pulling you away from TikTok fame. Now, how do you deal with these problems? You refine your content plan. How? By concentrating on a particular topic or theme. When you narrow your content's focus, you can reach your audience better and make content that keeps them interested. Now, focusing on a specific niche or theme doesn't mean you have to limit your creativity. Instead, this focused method lets you dive deeper into a topic, examine its details, and explain them in a way that grabs your audience's attention, making them watch for longer. Another important thing is to use TikTok's tools to their fullest potential. These tools, like hashtags and using words that match what people are searching for, help the algorithm understand what your video is about, which can help it reach the right people. Using hashtags can make a big difference in how many people see your videos. If you use the right hashtags that lots of people are looking at, your video can get shown to a bigger group of people. Keyword-rich language, on the other hand, helps you to be more specific and clear about what your video is all about. By integrating relevant keywords into your video descriptions and captions, you can ensure your content ranks higher in search results, thereby attracting more viewers. Here's an easy way to do it. Make sure you're using the same hashtags every time you post. Also, include keywords in your video descriptions and captions that match what your video is about. This consistency tells TikTok what your content is all about, which helps boost how long people watch your videos and can lead to more success on TikTok. When you're making videos, focus on shorter ones that catch people's attention fast. Use text and popular sounds to make them stand out. This is important because nowadays, people's attention spans are short, so you need to get your message across quickly and clearly. Imagine these quick videos as tasty appetizers, teasing the viewer's interest and making them want more. Use vibrant visuals, catchy text, and trending sounds to keep them hooked. Text overlays are crucial in this strategy. They don't just add to the visuals, but also give extra info, making your videos more interesting. Get creative with them, weaving them into your videos smoothly to tell a better story. Trending sounds add a sound element to your videos, making them more fun and relatable. This boosts the chances of people sharing your content. Keep an eye on the latest trends and use them in your videos. Always keep in mind that the main aim isn't just to make videos, but to maximize the time people spend watching them. The more time people spend watching, the more engaged they are, and the higher the chance your content will show up on other users' For You pages. You want your content to spread beyond your followers and reach as many people as possible. Take advantage of these short, eye-catching videos by cleverly using text overlays and trending sounds. You'll see your content soar to new heights. These quick clips not only boost watch time, but also improve your chances of popping up on users' For You pages. If nothing seems to work and you're still not making progress, starting over with a new TikTok account could be the solution. It might feel like a big step, but sometimes it's the best way to move forward if you're feeling stuck. But before you make that big decision, give your current account one last try. Apply the advice mentioned here for a while, maybe a few weeks, and see if things improve. Keep in mind, it's not only important to know how TikTok's algorithm works, it's crucial to adapt it. Keep adjusting your content strategy regularly. Keep it interesting and dynamic, and don't hesitate to try new things. TikTok's features are there to support you, so make sure you use them fully. Remember, hitting that 200 view mark won't happen overnight. It's a process, not a quick race. But with the right strategy, you can be the next big thing on TikTok.